One lap review time, we got a 2023 Porsche Cayman GT4 RS. This one's got a lot of mods. It's been into Wolfpen a few times. Customer was nice enough to ask us for the Wolfpen logo, and he had his guy print him out a custom color thing to match the custom tag. So Alex has done all kinds of stuff with this car. Apex wheels in 19 inches as opposed to 20 from the factory. He's got an AP Racing big brake kit in the front with the 3.12 Ferroto pads front and rear. Several suspension items. We did tie rod ends, we did lower inner control arms and tension arms. All of that's in service of getting a pretty monster alignment out of the car. We're running -3.5 degrees of camber in the front, and I want to say -2.5 in the rear. Not sure if the car is going to pass sound here. It does have over axle pipes, a little bit loud. On the interior, we've got some mods. We did a CMS roll cage. He's got Schroth harnesses and Speedcom intercom system, so you can hear your passenger when you're out on track. For tires, he is running the biggest meat that we can fit on this thing, 305 19s in the rear and 265s in the front. Considerably wider than when it comes from the factory, and you definitely need an aggressive alignment to be able to support the wide tires. It is an absolutely beautiful day here in Dawsonville, Georgia at Atlanta Motorsports Park for a little one-lap review action. And this might be the perfect tool for the job. Alex, the owner, is one of our very favorite customers. He does his homework and knows exactly which parts he wants on his car and why. His 4RS is a dedicated track car, and they can use some mods to help them perform their best. And a theme with this build is that Alex is only throwing the parts at it that it needs. We're running Vitour P1 tires with 20 heat cycles on them, and we're hoping they've got some life left. An important mod we just completed but forgot to mention in the walkaround are a set of H&R springs. Some suspension experts out there believe that from the factory the car is a little too stiff in the rear, which contributes to the bump steer problem, and a little too soft in the front, which promotes dive under braking and further contributes to the car getting a little squirrely under heavy braking. Rather than go to Dundon's full MCS coilover setup, Alex elected to try replacing his springs with a set he found from Rennsport Essentials, so we're eager to see how it does. GoPro is preventing me from seeing what gear I'm in. That's fine. We'll feel it out. Tires are cold. ABS. Tires are cold. Car's a little loud. I think we're gonna get black flag for sound. All right, there's a microphone coming up. Oh, it's sliding all over the place. It's coming into it a little bit. Oh. 3.5 degrees of negative camber. Come on, baby. I can't see the tack, that's my excuse. Understeer, come on. It changes direction like crazy. Come on. Low fuel warning, we got it. Got a little heat in the tires. Oh, and no black flag, nice. Try to get it back left before turning 16. Come on. Would like more downforce, but that's fine. 131.3. I'm doing another one. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah. Come on, baby. Jesus. Brakes are phenomenal and give really good feel. No! Oh no! That's okay. Alright, they're giving the 0.5. We're gonna do one more. Hopefully I have enough fuel. Alright, here we go. Tires have a little life left in them, I think. 20 heat cycles. Oh, damn it! It sounds so good, and it's not braking sound. I mean, I'd say it's perfect. Yeah! Too much fun, holy. Excuse my language. Alright. I did the extra laps because I needed to try to bed in the brake pads on the freshly cleaned up rotors. So now we're going to cool them off. Okay. My God. 4RS with like only the mods you need for doing track days. No more. Massive alignment, big tires. Oh. Man, what do I give it? It's so good. 9.4. It's hard to get much better than this. This is by far the most capable car I've driven at AMP since we started doing these one-lap reviews, and I'm a little embarrassed about only turning a 131 on my first flying lap. It's probably not fair to this 4RS, but I do think I need to stick with my self-imposed rule of only counting the first flying lap so the 128 doesn't count. I'm hoping as I do more of these, I can get better at getting the car up to temperature quickly. I definitely have a ways to go as a driver. As always, thanks for coming along for the ride. We'll see you next time.